He has been with me since the time he met me to this point, and he believed in me. Mr. Keyo is the secretary of the UPF in Finland.
Southeast are also in danger because you may not know the day that Simon Ekpa has given instruction that nobody should go out. That's why we are spending time to discuss this issue. It's a very serious issue. The economy of the Southeast used to benefit the economy of the South-South and vice versa, and the entire Nigeria. People used to travel all the way from Lagos to buy things in Onitsha and to also buy things in Aba, but those things are being disrupted. So it's almost becoming a national menace. That's why the Senate is wasting time to discuss it. We want to find solutions. As the Senate President, the first question I asked, which I asked the Civil Senator, Ojus Okalo, what has been the rule so far of the various state governments? They can't continue to have security votes, sit down, come to Abuja every month and go back home and obey Simon Ekpa. And then they themselves don't go to work. They tell their families not to go to work. And they move around, like you said, burning police stations from one police station to the other. This must stop. Nigeria is not a banana republic. I want us to provide solutions in this motion, practical solutions. And then our committee on legislative compliance will also go ahead after we have communicated our resolutions here to find out the compliance, to find out what the security agencies are doing. The communities must be brought in. The local governments must come in. The state governments must also come in. And you must hold stakeholder summits on security in the entirety of the Southeast region and invite even those of us who are also affected to be there. It's not something we can gloss over. We must bring it to an end.
Solution. Serious solution, not group of hoodlums. These are group of cabals, or may I call it group that are obedient to Sam Ekpa. They have their heads in every state in the Southeast, and they are functioning. They live in the bushes there. So I want to submit here, please, the matter should be taken more serious than is being presented in this hallowed chamber. It has defied the solution of the state governors. Let the federal government intervene. I so submit.
My own brother from Ebonyi State. Ken, we read these things on a daily basis. But the primary purpose of government is to protect the lives and also cater for the welfare of citizens. In the Southeast, if this situation is allowed to linger, the welfare of the citizens are already being affected and their lives are not safe. One of my senators from my community in Akwa Ibom sent his chief of staff
minute silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. May the souls of the departed heroes and heroines of Biafra rest in peace, while their spirits continue to embolden those fighting on to restore Biafra. He said, the BDF anthem, please. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this emergency media press briefing from the office of the Biafran Government Prime Minister, the Obatobie of Biafra, the Agune Chamber 1, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, as we draw close to the Declaration Convention of the Restoration of the Independent United States of Biafra. Prime Minister, the Biafran people await your voice. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Is my voice coming out clear?
Very loud.
Loud and clear, sir.
Good evening, the Honorable Minister of Information and your Deputy, Honorable Sonny and Honorable Raphael. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press that are seated in your various locations, both those listening anonymously and those that are here on the space. I welcome every member of the Biafra cabinet, government cabinet. I welcome you ministers and head of department. I welcome all of you, the liaison officers, the admin of different countries and states. I welcome all of you, the de facto government, head of state, and admin of each state and county head and district head in Biafra de facto government in the homeland. I welcome every one of you this evening, and I want everyone to understand that the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra is fast approaching. And there's going to be a lot of distractions coming from the Nigeria state because they have failed. They have done everything to kidnap me, they failed. They have done everything to attack me in Finland. They have sent assassins and everything, they failed. And all they need to do now is to be kicking like a dying horse. So we are not surprised. I just come this evening to continue to let Biafrans understand the need to remain focused and resilient in this quest for our freedom, which our forefathers has fought, other people have fought, and today we are here to put an end to this fight and restore the freedom of our people and our sovereignty state. My fellow Biafrans, without wasting a lot of time, I want to go straight to address many concerns by some, confused Biafrans and many Nigerians. One, I have observed in different media platforms where people are saying, if you want to fight Nigeria, go to Abuja. I have come to put an end to those nonsense arguments this evening. We don't have any business with Abuja. We have business with Nigeria present in our land. And the only people we are fighting are the Nigeria representative in Biafra land. So we don't have any business. What are we going to do in Abuja? Is Abuja Biafra land? Abuja is not our land. We are fighting Abuja inside Biafra territory. I will never allow the criminals and terrorists that are killing our people in Biafra land to be killing them, and I will go to Abuja and start engaging people, other terrorists that are there, that are killing indigenous in Abuja. That is stupid. So those people that are telling you, oh, don't you know where Aso Rock is, where Abuja is going? Abuja is not in the east. Abuja is not in Biafra land. Abuja is in Abuja. Government house of a state that is representing Nigeria is in Biafra land. Nigeria terrorist army that is representing Nigeria and killing our people, they are in Biafra land. Nigeria terrorist police that have killed thousands of Biafrans are in Biafra land. They are not in Abuja. They don't take you from Biafra land to go to Abuja and kill you, even though sometimes they imprison you in Abuja and other parts of Nigeria. But we are, first of all, dealing with those criminals and terrorists killing our people in our own land. So why should I go to Abuja? Why should somebody come to tell me, go to Abuja and fight them? I don't go to Abuja. I will not go to Abuja because those carrying guns to burn our villages are not burning it from Abuja. They are there in our land and we are fighting them. So I want to put an end to that nonsense that many people will tell you, oh, you are destroying Ali Igbo. Oh, you are destroying the Biafra land. Oh, Southeast is not a no-go area. Now you are destroying. Why should we be allowing them to come to our land to kill, and you are asking me to go to Abuja and engage who in Abuja? Huh? Those ones that are being neutralized, are they neutralizing them from Abuja? So we will not go to Abuja. My fellow Biafrans, this fight will be between us and Nigeria terrorist representative in our land. It is not those in Abuja. Those who are in Abuja now, when they come tomorrow, we fight them in our land. And if they go back, they are lucky. So what are we doing this December? We are having what I call Biafra Convention. The Biafra Convention, where a legal document will be generated. And again, let me also quickly address this particular one, because I have seen the Nigeria mobilized e-bandit. They are sharing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's voice. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying that he's not going to declare Biafra, or he does not have the right to declare Biafra until people give him the right, which is right. The Biafra people did not give him the right to go ahead to declare Biafra. He has not conducted a referendum. We did as a government. So that right Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about, people giving to him before he can declare Biafra, has been given to Biafra government through referendum. What did you people know? That is the reason Biafra government has conducted a referendum that has gathered over 50 million votes of the Biafra people. That is the authority Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about. That was not given to him. And let me tell you, there is difference between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu going to Ebonyi State and entire Biafrans gathered in the public. It doesn't make any difference. It is not documented. It does not form a legal document. It does not matter how many crowd you pull in the public. It does not matter how many crowd you pull in the protest. It does not validate anything. But what validates something is what you have in the document, and that is in the form of self-referendum that the Biafra government have conducted today. Those people you see that were gathering where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing his evangelism, they are still the same 50 million that have voted today. They are still the same people who have given this government the authority to fight for their freedom and declare Biafra with over 50 million votes. That is the authority that has never been given to anybody in the history of Biafra. Not even before the war did anybody conduct a referendum. This is the first time it is being conducted ever in the history of Biafra and Nigeria. Before the war, there were no referendum. After the war, there were no referendum. But today, the Biafra government has put everything, every mechanism in place and have conducted Biafra self-referendum. That is the authority. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking that he's not going to declare any Biafra until Biafra people gave him the authority to do that. And let me tell you, nobody will wake up and give you authority. Everybody giving you authority. Authority is when you are calling sit at home and people sit at home. That is authority. But then it is not in a legal document form. Now, what we try to do is to put everything in a well-organized way. More organized, more recognized in accordance with international law that will recognize you as an entity, as a state. That is what the Biafra government have done. And what are we using to get Biafra and freedom for our people? We are using 4 different approaches. And I call it multi-dimensional approach. What are these approaches? We have a political approach. Political approach. What is the political approach? The self-referendum that we have conducted. That is the political approach to the Biafra freedom. We have been able to organize the political approach. The political approach also is the creation of 40 United States of Biafra is part of the political approach. Putting in place state structure is part of the political approach. Defining our map is part of the political approach to Biafra freedom in 2024. And among other things, electing state admin, allowing the people to choose who will administer their state is part of the political process to Biafra freedom. The second one is called civil disobedience approach. What are the civil disobedience approach? Civil disobedience approach is this approach we have used to cripple Nigeria. If you listen to the beginning, the jingle from the beginning, you see the senators, the Senate President of Nigeria lamenting that the sit at home in the entire South is affecting them, affecting entire Nigeria. And let me tell you, it is the delegitimization. The civil disobedience is in conjunction with the delegitimization of Nigeria. So what does that intend to achieve? What it intends to achieve is to show that Nigeria has no control over Biafra territory. It shows that Nigeria have lost every control over the people. It shows that the people are no longer trusting the Nigerian government. It shows that people are no longer allegiance with the Nigerian government for the past 3 years. That is what this civil disobedience is meant to achieve. And many other things that I'm not going into details with, but I'm just giving you a brief of what this multidimensional approach is intending to achieve and restoring Biafra. Now, what is the third approach? The third approach is the diplomatic approach. What are the diplomatic approach that the Biafra government has done so far? The diplomatic approach is the engagement of government from the Congress in the United States to European countries, European Union, to formation of the Biafra liaison offices across the world, where we are directly communicating with the host countries. These are the diplomatic approach to Biafra struggle and Biafra independence. Now, I will also not go into detail to start explaining what we have achieved using this diplomatic approach. All of you can see some of the things we post on social media. They are not photoshopping. It is not Photoshop. When you see us educating the Congress of the United States, the people that when they move, others follow. That is the diplomatic approach. That's number 3. Number 4 is the armed struggle approach. It is not actually armed struggle approach, but self-defense. Because while we are doing all these things, we don't want Biafras to be killed like chicken under the government that I'm leading. So there is a need to defend and protect them while we are pursuing the freedom. So in other words, we are also a peaceful movement. Peaceful, very, very peaceful. I'm peace ambassador. Is there any other person agitating for Biafra today that has certificate, internationally recognized certificate for peace ambassador? Nobody. Because everything I'm doing is towards restoring peace. So the international community and those who awarded this particular ambassadorship understand what I'm doing better than all of you. Now, the armed struggle is to protect our land, defend our women, so that 200 people will not be killed in Biafra land like they are killing them in the northern Nigeria every day. So that 300 people will not be abducted from any school in Biafra land like they are abducting them in the northern Nigeria on daily basis. And I begin to wonder, how come they love us, but they never allowed us to hold any position in Nigerian military? How come they love us? Nobody has been kidnapped in our school, up to 300 students at the same time. But they are kidnapping them in 300, in 200 in the northern Nigeria. But they are crying about us more than the people that are being kidnapped and killed every day in the northern Nigeria. Every day, 150 people will be killed, entire villages will be wiped in northern Nigeria. They are not talking about it. They are talking about a region where no 100 person has been kidnapped under the leadership of this government, except when IPOB was praying in Aba, they went there and killed 150 people. They were not killed by terrorists in the rag. They were killed by the terrorists in the uniform, police and army. Why in the north? Boko Haram and ISWAP are killing people in 150 and 200, but in the southern Nigeria, in the eastern Nigeria, they are the Nigeria army, terrorist army and police are the one killing IPOB members in 150s. Yet, they are the one crying for Southeast. I want you to understand, who loves you. But you see, that time is over. Everything I'm saying here happened. In your own present, you saw everything, Korokoro. So, we are actually a very peaceful government. And we carry arms against the terrorist Nigeria state. So now, our 3 mechanism and 3 approach is a very peaceful and internationally recognized. What are they? Civil disobedience approach, political approach, diplomatic approach, and of course, the armed struggle self-defense approach is also recognized in international law. That is why I am shouting and starting Gidigbam. And I will do it and do it again and do it again until Biafra is restored and recognized by many countries as a solution to restore stability in the entire Sahel region. My fellow Biafrans, during this convention, we are going to unveil a lot of things for the Biafra people. Among those things, we will launch the Biafra National Identity Card and Biafra International Passport. We are also going to make sure that we unveil and launch Biafra currency, Ejemma. And by the special grace of God, for those asking questions about Biafra money and all that, we are also going to launch Biafra Bank. I mean, licensed Biafra Bank. We will launch Biafra Bank and possibly create we will launch Biafra Bank and possibly create
Mahekwero. Hagekwere ya.
They must surely hear from us. What we are doing today is a historical event, which from the eternity, which can never be abolished. The land of Finland has given us that platform, which we have stand and we are the pillar of freedom of Biafra. We are the land of the future. Thank you for all your effort.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, a different heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna oppress us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home. I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll on the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobuni way was stronger than flood, but the juku's too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my veins. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us. Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa. Oh, this is a sign of victory. Oh, yeah. I see future in Africa. Oh yeah, people of Biafra. See light shining on the world. Oh yeah.
So I want you to meet here, please. The matter should be taken more serious than the presented in December. It has defied the solution of the state governors. Let the federal government intervene. I saw something.
You may not know the day that Simon Ekpa has given instruction that nobody should go out. That's why we are spending time to discuss this issue. It's a very serious issue. But the primary purpose of government is to protect the lives and also cater for the welfare of citizens.
Hold it there, Honorable Sonny. Hold it there, Honorable Sonny. Thank you very much. I welcome everyone back. This the voice you are hearing is the voice of the Senate President Ekpa. The primary purpose of a government is to protect the lives of the citizen. And ask yourself, one Nigerian listening to me today, have they done like a government? Have this Nigeria protected the life of the citizen? I am asking you, one Nigerianist. They will tell you Simon Ekpa is killing people in the southeast. Oh, Simon Ekpa, because that is what they want you to push. And some of you are even saying it without knowing what you are saying, because you are being controlled by voodoo or Fulani. But how many of them have moved a motion in this National Assembly about the northern and middle belt, where 150 people are killed every day on daily basis? How many of them have moved a motion where Yoruba Nation came publicly to cry that over 29,000 people, Yoruba people, have been killed and murdered by herdsmen? Did you hear them talk about it? I am asking you, one Nigeria, but he is here telling you the primary purpose of the government is to protect the life and properties of the people. They failed. That's why the Biafra government is bringing alternative. And in this alternative, they are also trying to stop us from protecting our people. And that's why we are fighting. So when they turn around and kill people for supporting Biafra government, they blame Simon Ekpa. The people, the government that are claiming that is the primary purpose is to protect the people, they will kill Biafrans for supporting the Biafra government. And they turn around and say, oh, Simon Ekpa is the reason for killing in the southeast. Who is killing in the southeast? Them. Why are they killing in the southeast? Because they support Biafra. And they'll turn around. It is because of Simon Ekpa. If you are a responsible government, will anybody support Simon Ekpa as an alternative to their future? The answer is no. If you provide social amenities for Biafra people in the eastern Nigeria, will anybody listen to me? The answer is no. If you provide good hospital where our women will go to hospital and deliver and give birth without the doctor demanding deposit of 100,000 that nobody, not even a minimum wage, will anybody follow Simon Ekpa? The answer is no. If you provide a motorable road where our people can travel from Enugu to Onitsha within 30 minutes, will anybody follow? Because this is what we are going to provide for them. Will anybody follow Simon Ekpa? The answer is no. If you protect the entire people of Biafra, where people can travel without getting kidnapped by Fulani terrorists in Four Corner, in Abia, Enugu, Aba Road, in Okigwe, Onitsha Road, in all those, if you provide security, where people can not just provide security, because you don't actually need to provide security if things are working. If things are working, nobody will be thinking of kidnapping anybody. So you don't necessarily have to provide the security. You provide a working system of government that will automatically end the insecurity. And that is what Biafra is bringing to the table. So why would people not follow me? Because they know that is my promise. And they have followed me for years. They know that everything I have said, I will go extra mile to make sure I do it. And that is exactly how the Biafra government will function. We are bringing good hospital to our people, where there will be a national insurance scheme, where if you get sick and you don't have money, and which I doubt, because everybody will have money, at least you are going to be equal in Biafra, and richness depends on what kind of food you want to eat. So Biafra government will provide free healthcare service, which will be subsidized by the national insurance scheme. What does this mean? What it means is that you can go to hospital. Of course, by then you must have been registered and thumbprinted and documented as a Biafran. You go to hospital, show your national insurance card from the BSA, this card that we are doing now. You will show it, and the doctor will check you up, treat every damn thing about you without asking you for deposit before they can touch you. That is the Biafra I am bringing, and that is the Biafra government is bringing to our people. So who wouldn't follow me? Who wouldn't follow me except criminals who don't actually know what I'm doing? That is why 50 million have voted and even took risk. So I am bringing something that Nigeria never brought and will never bring to them. What Nigeria is after is how to make you and convert you from Christianity, from traditional worshiper, to become an Islamic Onyanapishiyala, people that bow down and start worshiping other gods. That is what they are interested in. They are not interested in your welfare. Nigeria is not interested in your development. They are not interested in infrastructure. They are not interested in road. They are not interested in anything other than begin to, grow your beer, and you have mark on your forehead, and then as a mark of a good worshiper. That's all. And that is not what we want for our people. That's why many of us are doing what we are doing today. They have said Simon Ekpa is an agent of Nigeria. And, of course, that is not selling anymore. But those who were shouting for Biafra for many years, and when I joined Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I told him, Onyendu, if you do not have anything on the table, I am bringing something to the table. I told him, if this Biafra that IPOB is fighting is not real, I will come to make it a reality. Because actually it was not real. There was nothing, like no direction, and that's why this map carrying Tony Nadi has always been saying, where is your roadmap? He knows what he was saying, but of course in a very wrong way. Can he come now and tell me what is your roadmap? Can he come now? Can that Tony Nadi carry map now and start saying, where is your roadmap? Do you hear about Emeka Emekesiri again? All of them have disappeared because they can't swallow their pride. So they will be watching from one corner. This guy, this Ekpa, but I will not go because everybody is afraid. Some of them, they may think they have businesses at home, they have people at home. So if they come to join Simon Ekpa, with how they know them, they'll get their things will be attacked. Their businesses back home will be attacked. Their family will be attacked. That is all. Not the reason why they have not come to start knocking at the door of the Biafra government is because there are into real estate businesses in Biafra land. Emeka Emekesiri is into real estate business. Are you not aware? The same thing with Wazirike. All of them are the same bed of the same feather. They have properties everywhere. That's why when you think when they say, show me one property of Simon Ekpa, they are not looking for it to say Simon Ekpa have property. They are looking for it so they will go and destroy it. So that is exactly what they are doing. Oh, show me one investment of Simon Ekpa. You think when I show you investments of Simon Ekpa in Nigeria, they will start praising me? The answer is no. They want to look for the investment. They will go and destroy it. That's why these people can never join this Biafra, because they know this Biafra is a reality. And so, if you join and they know your businesses, they will start attacking it first. They will destroy it first. That's why many of them, when you see them saying, this guy have nothing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have nothing in Biafra land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no business, is because they know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is genuine. And so, the only thing they can attack is his father's house, which they did.
Prayer.
But other ones following him, what are they doing? They have businesses and building houses everywhere. And the worst is when they build this house, they brag about it. So they are scared of losing their houses. That's why. When you hear them talk, Simon Ekpa, where is your investment? Must I have investment before fight? Is it a prerequisite requirement that before you fight for freedom of your people, you must have investment? Tell me, how many investment did Gandhi have? What is the investment of Mandela? You know, when they come to tell you how Mandela was fighting, they are not telling you that Mandela did not also have properties in South Africa. Are they telling you that? They will not tell you that, but they want to tell you how Mandela fought. They want to tell you how Gandhi fought. But they are also telling you during the time of Gandhi, the mansion of Gandhi. They want to tell you where is the property of Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is from India. My property is in India. I am from New Delhi. If that is not enough, I don't know what else is enough for you. But I have volunteered to fight for Biafra, and I am fighting for Biafra people, and Biafra people accepted me. So who are you? Who are you to question when 50 million Biafra have accepted me? Who are you? Do you know where Tinubu come from? You that is fighting Simon Ekpa for one Nigeria. Do you know where Tinubu come from? Do you know where Buhari come from? All these people are not even Nigerians, but they have come to destroy your future. But I am here as a good guy from India, New Delhi. I don't know, I'm going to speak my language one of these days. Right. That is the kind of snake. What is the name of that movie, Honorable Sonny? What is that? What is the name of that movie? That snake. What is the snake girl, right? Vama, I know
Like
you're
that.
the one. What is the name?
Something like that. It has something to do with snake.
Yes, Snake Girl. If you did not watch Snake Girl from as a child, it means that you miss your childhood, right? Mama, you know the Snake Girl, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. In those days, the woman will turn to snake, bah, will turn to snake, cobra. Will be shouting, India, they do juju. Look at how woman is turning to snake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so my people. Dear friends, I want you to understand that I will be the last bus stop of Nigeria. I have come to finish this job. It is a long time coming. This is what everybody have waited for this day. And the good news is that many of you have given us this consent. We have been able to set up a government structure. This is the best. I am telling you that Biafra government is the best in the history of freedom fighting. There is no government in exile that have done what we have done. I am telling you the fact. Go and research. Go to research. No government in exile. And on this note, I want to make public, exceptionally, make public one part of, I will say, the front page of the Biafra ID card on this particular space today. So you are privileged to be the first person to see it. I'm going to present it tomorrow to the cabinet. But I want to use the opportunity because what we are doing now is to create awareness to our people to know how serious we are. So the Honorable Minister of Information, I am going to send you. I'm going to send you something. Of course, I will cut some things that I don't want to be public for security reason. So only Biafrans that have applied and qualified for the ID card will see it and have them collected in Finland during our convention. The sample of the Biafra national ID card that met even the European standard. So let us feed the Umu Okoko. I've never used this word before. It sounds very good. Umu Okoko. Umu Okoko. And when they tell you, oh, Wazirike, dude, We have explained that yesterday. We are not the same. What we do now is that Uwazurike can release anything and do anything without any structure of a government is rubbish. Today we have the structure of government. We are trying to prove to the world that Biafra is non-organized and can be recognized as a state. We are trying to prove to the world that that thing they say it is impossible under this Nigeria evil state, it is becoming possible. We have organized ourselves. We have put up government institutions. We have put up liaison offices that will automatically become embassy, whether they like it or not. From the 2nd of December, all our liaison office will become automatic embassy. We are going to vote for the approval of the embassy of Biafra across the globe where we have liaison office. It is not a joke. Sonny, can you put this on the highlight? I don't know how you want to do it. Put it on the highlight while I will be taking pictures. I will be taking questions. Thank you. And of course, this is just one. You know, by tomorrow cabinet, in the tomorrow cabinet meeting, the government will know. Cabinet will know what we have done. Thank you.
Okay, Ben, thank you. So the floor is open for questioning now. Minister Jare.
And I want to say one more thing. Biafra national identity card. I am telling you now, no Africa country, as of today, no Africa country, as of today, have the standard, the security standard of the Biafra government national identity card. No Africa country have it. And it's a challenge. I am telling you, this is European standard with heavy security features. When you people will see our Ejema, they will run mad. Ejema will be presented to the Biafra cabinet tomorrow. All right.
All right, please, I'm going to be bringing you guys in now. Those that are ready to ask the Prime Minister questions, please raise your hands as you come in. Raise your hands and ask questions. Please don't mind, I'm going to mute my mic because Namdi is just a little bit noisy here. Please raise your hands, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mazi, God bless you. The name of it is yes. So Sunita, na je to snake. Yes, so that is it. You know, it was many. In short, let me say.
That means you because you didn't get the mic.
I've been there, and I want to say, but our PM, like please let me just use 1 minute. Thank you,
Go
sir.
ahead, Honorable Rose. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I am said I want to speak general. Let people know that you have made Biafra proud. Like I said, Iwo Batobie. And I always add that Njokuji, they don't know the meaning of Njokuji. I said in Finland, by Chuko Kikabiam, I will explain to them with Nkata. You understand, Adem Fruba. And again, you are the key that opens Biafra. You are the keys now. You open a lot of places where Biafran has never in the history. If Mazi, our leader, Mazi Namdekalo was here, we could have not reached here. Sorry, sir, to use it. But God used you to do a great thing. And I say, may Chuko Kikabiama, may the God of Biafra, may he lead you. You are the Joshua of Biafra, the Caleb of Biafra. I am so, if Uzene zo si mara no one no one so not even gimo. As far as this God is living, I'll go extra mile because you have gone extra mile to make sure that this is reality. And that is why wherever Mazi is, he's relaxing. He's believing because he knows that his incarnation, the son that he has been looking for, has done. His name is Kamani. You know, Kamani joined Njokuji, and Njokuji joined Ekpa, and Ekpa joined Nkuma. Can you imagine what it is? So, sir, thank you, our Prime Minister. I pray that Chuko Kikabiama, the tears, those sleepless nights you cry, I'm telling you, is a tears of joy. Let me tell you that everyone in Biafra land, they are celebrating you. You don't know what you have done for Biafra. You don't know what you have done for the generation, unborn generation. And let me tell you, this Nigeria you are seeing that have lost, they want, they wish how they can turn the clock back so that you come and be one of it. But it is over because you want them. And now they are seeing the reality. And I am so proud to be among this crowd.
Can never turn back. You see, let me tell
Exactly.
you, the people that are crying that oh, Ali Igbo this, Ali Igbo that. We have not started. Ali Igbo is having Nigeria terrorists in Ali Igbo. Ali Igbo can never have peace until they leave. It's a fact. This is a bitter truth. So anybody that is thinking someone is destroying Ali, I am not the one destroying Ali Igbo. Nigeria state is destroying Ali Igbo by bringing criminals and terrorists to be killing our people, abducting our women and children, putting checkpoint, subjecting our people to all manner of dehumanization. And so who is bringing this onto the leave? And let me tell you, like I said, this non-arm carrying one are like Ovenkubu. We have started from them. After the court, we go to the next prastata. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. Rose. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. And I want to sing a special song for our Prime Minister and for Biafra, a very quick one. The zoo we see today is compared to Egypt in the Bible. The Nigeria is no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Nigeria is no more in our lives. We have seen them before. We will see them no more. Chukwokike will fight for us and we will see them no more. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Hallelujah. Nigeria is no more in our lives.
Oh, yes.
Nigeria is no more in our lives. Nigeria is no more in our lives. Nigeria is no more in our lives. We have seen them before. We will see them no more. The Lord will fight for us and we will see them no more. Nigeria is no more in our lives.
Thank
Very
you
soon we shall see them no more forever.
Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Raphael. And like I said, if you look at the highlight, the official model of the Biafra ID card is there for everybody, including international observers that are listening to me. Like there are many foreigners here. I am telling you today, this is the European standard ID card. No country in Africa has it. I am bragging about it. Anyway, and this is, everything they say we are doing Photoshop, we are doing this and doing that. This ID card you see here is costing the Biafra government a fortune. The reason we are investing heavily in this security featured ID card is so that we understand the importance of data protection, we understand the importance of security, where we don't want our ID card to be forged, easily forged, like the Nigeria state. So What this intend to do is to eliminate everything forgery, and it is electronic. So I want everybody to understand that everything I'm saying here, I'm saying it with integrity. And it is something that has been posted. It is not yet presented to the cabinet, to be presented tomorrow with all the features. It has about many pages. Let me check the pages. So this is not just, this is just, because it is not yet presented to the cabinet. So I'm just doing this to, to let Biafrans that are listening to have this privilege, that nobody else has. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. This ID card you see has 8 pages of security features, which will be presented to the cabinet tomorrow. So, like I said, it is European standard. No African country. We are still in exile. We are still government in exile. Look at what we have done. No country in Africa has it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, our Prime Minister. You have achieved so much for us within a short space of time. And just like you told us that one day we'll sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra, and that's exactly what you're doing. And just like you told us that one day we'll sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra, and that's the other speaker. Your speaker from the other side.
Okay.
All right. The other one just reduce the
other speaker. And that is disorganized with the news of the ID card. Passport is still coming. Passport is coming. This is ID. We are still in ID card. This is passport is coming. Now, some people say that Simon Ekpa not Igbo. So I just cancel Onitsha. Cancel for Onitsha. Maka ndị a chere na Simon Ekpa abụrụ onye Igbo. Na Simon Ekpa amara asụ Igbo. Mana fa amarọ na anyị nwa bụ ndị amụrụ n'ala Igbo wee too n'ala Igbo wee mara ihe dị n'omenala wee na-aga ọfọ. Ana m aga ọfọ na-agọsi ya ike maka na ndị na-asị na Simon Ekpa abụrụ onye Igbo ha mara aga ọfọ. Ị na-aghọta? Mana ya dịbagodo etu nsi wee na-ekwu ya, abụ m onye Igbo n'India in New Delhi. All right, the media team, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's take the questions. The hands are flying high. Okay, we're going to take you as number one, David Nana. Please grab the mic, please. Let's make it very quick. There are so many hands up. Unmute yourself.
David Nana, please, before you take the mic. Prime Minister, please, as you have spoken Igbo, always remember also that you are an Indian. So at times you speak India for them also so that they wouldn't forget, so that they will have a lot of topic for the week. Thank you. Nana, over to you, please. Ushina she queen na. Yeah, kisho kinkin ya mwampi.
Thank you so much.
Good evening from my location. I really appreciate you, my Minister of Information and Communications, Sonia Akparawa, and the Deputy Minister, Vam. My Prime Minister, in fact, I don't know how to appreciate you. Biafran people are so proud of you. You have done what no man has been able to do within this short possible time that you are in this liberation. You have changed the dynamics of freedom, and we are happy with you, sir. It is a privilege and honor to be in the platform with you tonight to as well answer to some certain questions. First of all, I want to commend you for what you have done and what you continue to do for the Biafran nation. This ID card you just showed here is 1 in a million. And I know, oh my goodness me, this is what we have been looking for. We are so proud of you. I know a lot of people would like to ask some questions. Let me quickly run down my question to you, sir. I just have like 2 or 3 questions. Before I go into that, sir, Biafran people are very proud of you. And just like you tweeted some minutes ago, our government, your government, is a government that values the life of Biafran people. You just gave us an information about people who have been sidelined, their names have been termed out for extermination. I want to plead with you, just like you said. Please, sir, do everything humanly possible to protect the lives of our people that are very dear to us. So since that Biafra is very close, see that these people will be alive to witness the United States of Biafra. I know you are ready to do that, and I know you do that. It's my plea to you. Having said that, I want to take you back to the Bakassi Peninsula, sir. At the Bakassi Peninsula, the Black Marines are also very active in delegitimizing the Nigerian terrorist forces together with their Cameroonians. This led to the, do I call it kidnap or abduction or the disappearance of the Dabato GO. And the reason the Cameroonians are giving on the Bakassi Peninsula is that, these Biafrans or these Nigerians, the reason for this, this fracas or this disagreement or the kidnap of the Idabata GO is because of, these Biafrans or these Nigerians.
What happened? Looks like we lost you. Hello, can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
David is always coming with jump. Jump is something that we may not even be part of.
Our PM, can you hear me?
Go ahead now.
Okay, I am saying at the Bakassi Peninsula, the Black Marines, they are very active in delegitimizing the Cameroonian forces and the terrorist Nigerian state. This, as a result, this has led to, they say, the abduction, or they say is the kidnapping of an Idaboto. Okay, the question is this, sir. Having seen what is happening at this particular region of the Biafran territory, what message do you have for the Cameroonian forces whom you have not directly given a warning of their invasion in the territories of Biafra? What message do you have for them?
We are not giving any warning. We are treating them differently, completely from the Nigeria state. We know our history, what they did to us during the Biafra war, because of, they used them for the blockade. So we decided this time around to fight them differently. And that's what we are doing, protecting our people in Bakassi differently than what we are doing in the hinterland of Biafra. So for now, I have no message for them.
Okay. As the restoration of the independent state of Biafra draws very close, there was a time They delegitimized political leaders from the Biafra land. You gave them an advice to embrace Biafra and enjoy the proceeds that Biafra can offer to them, or as well go into exile till perpetuity. That green light or that green olive branch, does it still exist? And if these people accept to work with the Biafran government, are you ready to protect them? Because the Biafran people, because of their atrocious activities against the Biafran nation, Biafran people are just waiting for the second declaration of Biafra, where they can go head on.
My main target now is not to fight or to avenge or to take vengeance. My main purpose now, my main focus now is to get Biafra independence. After that, we can settle our scores. We can begin to reintegrate those that have wronged us. We can sit on the table and discuss our differences and solve our problem. So my problem now is not who is a politician who have done this. You know, if you are one of those killing our people, if we get you along the, in action, then of course the Biafra government and the Biafra forces will engage you. But for now, it's not for me to go and start looking for politicians or looking for who to capture, on armed politician or anything like that. Is not my concern. My main priority now is to protect our people against those carrying guns. That is not to say that the enemies are not known. We know them, but like I say, we treat them differently. Just like I just made a comment about Cameroon and Bakassi now. So we are fighting this thing differently, in different ways. So my concern is not about them now. They are not my problem now. My problem now is to deal with those terrorists with guns and all that. And then, of course, to make sure that we push our diplomatic, for diplomatic awareness, educating the people that can, pursue the recognition of Biafra. That's my concern now. And for so far, so good, we've won, not just won because it is just the right thing to do, is to support Biafra. Nigeria has failed. The country have collapsed. They can't protect the people. They can't control anything. They have lost control of everything. If you don't know that, you know it now. And the Biafra land, they're going to lose control of everything. A time is coming where not even a bank will open in Biafra. I am telling you the fact. And that is something that has to happen. If this continues, everything will be shut down. But we want to put every mechanism in place before we get to that point, because that is the only when the international community will begin to talk about the recognition of Biafra as a solution to every nonsense and every mess and impunity Nigeria has done in that region. Thank you.
Our PM, thank you so much for that response. Please, I want you to increase the volume. Your new nationality is making waves on the internet and they are running mad. Please, sir, increase the volume and give us more music style, more dancing steps, so that the enemies of Biafra can as well go and commit suicide. Thank you so much.
I will actually go and make video from my village in New Delhi.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Able PM. Thank you, Mazi David Nana. Yes, Otunwamwanya, please grab the mic and bring your own question.
Yes, good evening, wonderful people. Your Excellency, Obatobie, good evening from my end. I greet you, cabinet members in the house. Greetings from my end. Obatobie, first of all, I want to thank you and we appreciate you. You have changed our lives for better. My question is I see this very imperative to ask this question because of the attack that is going on everywhere today. And the question is, should any group of persons stand up today, start agitating genuinely for the freedom of Biafra? Is there need to attack them, try to stop them because we are heading to get Biafra? Or should we encourage them if they are genuinely pursuing the freedom of Biafra and they are attacking the Nigerian state? That's my question. Thank you, sir.
Anybody that is attacking Nigeria state must be supported, whether the person believes in what I'm doing or not. But once the person deviates with the person, so if anybody that is attacking Nigeria state, that person is not my enemy. So what it means is that the person is free and you can support the person.
Thank you, sir. Because a lot of people know that what we are doing is genuine, but they go ahead attacking. Because a lot of people are trying to escape their punishment. That's why they send these guys to come and be attacking who didn't follow up the modus operandi, how, or they have not listened to you, but they go on the space and the media talking,
No,
yapping.
please leave those on the space. I give them 2 weeks. They are gone. They can't sustain our media war. Because our own is that we come with truth and fact. Their own is to they come with propaganda and lies. Like the propaganda of me writing about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Did you see how it turned out? They will not talk about it again. Highest 1 week because it did not work out the way they were, because they are not thinking. So these are the kind of things they do. By the time they do it for 2 weeks, they are gone. We have been there for a lot of, many times. So, and one thing is that when we see such thing, I don't react. When they Photoshop my name and put on the message of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, they were expecting me to start talking. I saw everything even days before Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala responded. And I didn't want to respond because what they wanted to do is for me to start engaging them. So if I engage them to say, oh, I debunked that, I didn't do it, they will go and Photoshop another one. And then, oh, I didn't do it. Then they will turn it. They will try to start manipulating and distracting the what I'm doing. I will continue to start debunking them. I don't do that. So when I saw it, I just laughed. And I laughed and then I pretended I didn't see it. So I was surprised that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala actually responded to that. And that, which is actually a validation to Biafra government. She thought she was doing Simon Ekpa. So, and I believe that the people that did it actually regretted doing it. So leave them. They come with propaganda and lies on social media. We come with fact and truth. Like I said now, I've addressed them. Those who say, go to Abuja, why are you turning Ali Igbo into a war zone? Go to Abuja and fight. And I asked them, I will never go to Abuja and fight because I'm not fighting to liberate Abuja. I am fighting to liberate Ali Igbo and Biafra land. So I'm fighting in Biafra land against those people who are in Biafra land, right? They say go to Abuja and they fight the Aso Rock. That's where that government is not the Aso Rock. The government that we are fighting is not in Abuja. The government we are fighting is there, right there in our doorstep in Biafra land. We are fighting the terrorist army. They are in our doorstep in Biafra land. So why should I go to Abuja? These are the lies and, very deranged reasoning for many decades. They have been saying, oh, you are destroying an Igbo. If you want to fight, go to Abuja. If you want to fight, go there. Go where they say we go where they're holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not just fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are fighting for Biafra. And at the same time, demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So their primary purpose of kidnapping him is so that they will turn the agitation to fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't accept that. We know them very well. And that is what is pissing them off. Because we did not turn the agitation to the fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now everybody will say, oh, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like these criminals you see now, they will just say, oh, you have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you want to declare Biafra. That is what they want you to do. And we're not doing that. It is pissing them off. So whether they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not, we will declare Biafra. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Mwanya. I think you're good with that. All right. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Success. You're welcome. You want to greet everyone, Success?
Yes, Mazi Raf, good evening.
You're welcome. Success? Okay. I think, okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I greet once again. Good evening. Good evening, my Honorable Minister of Information and Communication. You are doing a nice job, and you and your team are very formidable. Prime Minister, good evening. And I just confirmed that you are coming from New Delhi. True, true. Because I phone who knows, and the person that I phone another person that knows, and they confirm that yes, you are coming from that area. And our only ID card has 8 pages. Imagine a passport will be lexicon. So I say kudos to the government and the government that you led and the whole of the whole Biafrans. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, December 2nd, is circumstance, and there is nothing will change this very date. Regardless, the enemies will succumb before that time. These their waves of attack. They have seen it before. It is not today, and it's not something we're going to be continue saying. We have to educate Biafrans on the new nation that is coming with new policy, with new dimensions. The policy of Biafra Republic has never been seen anywhere, and we have a need to educate our people from top to bottom of how to handle the policies of this very nation that is coming. That it is not a nation of forgery, it's not a nation of classmates, it's not a nation of ethnicity. It can never be a nation of can I say um, age grade. Because of one, you have to say, yes, I know him, he's a man, no man, he's a godfatherism. Our nation can never experience such. It's going to be a nation based on principles and laws, which the whole people, all our cabinet, 100 plus cabinet members are working tirelessly to make sure these nations come. So our duty is to educate our people from river to the sea. And to the people in Bakassi Peninsula, I had a threatening. I watched a very threatening videos from one of the Cameroonian idiots who is saying that Cameroon cannot lay full weight in the Bakassi Peninsula because they are only 5% in the Bakassi Peninsula. So what they need to do is to depopulate the Biafrans there and import Cameroonians from the north into that very place so that they can have legitimacy over that land. And we're warning them from this evening that should anything happen to anybody in that Bakassi region, they will know that there is a new dimension which Nigeria is seeing that they have not started seeing. So that's the message I have for that idiot that made that very broadcast. I want to commend our people, both home and abroad. They are doing marvelously well. And Prime Minister, this our movement has never been this way. Never. Nobody has brought Biafra to this very level. Nobody, dead or alive, has brought Biafra to this very level we are in. I will also encourage you.
Before you continue to finish your statement, let me just interject before you continue. Okay. I will tell you one thing today. We will shock the world with the calibers of people that will come to this convention in Finland. Continue.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's good. It's another hope has just been installed in me. You must continue and never give a fuck. Sorry to use that word. Of anybody, any institution, any power, wherever it is coming from. The date has been, you told us from the 2021 that you know the day Biafra is going to come. You know the date. You keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and here it is coming and coming and coming. And again, they are seeing, you know that they're not seeing.
Let me interject again. You know, you always bring my memory back. And again, nobody is talking about that. I know the date again.
No. They're no longer saying.
We already have a date now. They're no longer asking you, so we say you know the date.
No. When you started changing the narratives, of how the previous people functions, you in your broadcast then you say changing the narrative of yesterday. From changing the narrative of yesterday, we now entered into full-time freedom live broadcast. after you have, sanitized the conscience of the people, they are now attuned to the real format of this very freedom. Everybody, both our dead ancestors, they are proud of you. No case, no pressure from any world leader whatsoever should make you back down. Ojuku did it and we are going to do it. So you must finish this job. It's a tax and we are behind you to finish it. And those who are threatening our people with death, they should know that whatever you sow is what are going to reap as well. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And those people, their name were listed in Aba. I have directed them to contact the government. Whoever that is, they know that is closer to the government. We are working on it already behind the scene. So the name that were listed and were published are not in the hand of Nigeria security agents or Nigeria terrorist army. No. I want to make it very clear. Those names that the IPOB Nigeria criminals have published are not in the hand of any Nigeria security terrorists. They are free people, working freely, doing their businesses, but they have listed their name to be killed. And they have succeeded in killing one. That person they killed in Aba, his name is in that list. And many of them have reached out to us. We will protect them, except those who don't want to be protected. That is their business, because they are close to them. That's why they can get them. So we will protect those. The names that are posted today, if you are one of them, contact the government. We will protect you. And make sure that those who want to kill you will go down at the appointed time. Thank you.
All right, sir. Sorry, sir. Nigeria has just appointed, Tinubu has just appointed an acting chief of army
I
staff,
told you he will
which
never.
they
I
said,
told you he
which
will
you
never
said they
come back.
lie.
He will never come back. He will never come back. I told you people. Lagbaja will never come back again. Thank you.
I fear who no fear you.
Wow.
Ọbakobie!
One up.
Isi na-abụ ogide! Ukolo
Oromo.
mmụọ!
Okwu ihe kwuru ka a
Oromo.
na-eme.
Ọ ibe kwuru ka a na-eme! Eze abata n'obi 1 na ana Igbo nna.
Biafra.
Nke mbụ na mbụ.
Eyi nke mbụ na mbụ. Onwebe onye na-azị anụ eze abata n'obi. Onwe onye na-azị anụ sọnsọ abata obi. Ekene m gị.
All the people that are listening anonymously, ndị ọjọọ, ọ dị afọ akịta na-agbaghara.
activities and validate our quest for freedom. Let the discussion focus on that. So, and another thing is that those who want to know about Biafra, they are not just coming to a space to see what we're discussing. Most of them, they will go to search in the internet to know what is happening. And of course, our presence is very, very heavy in the internet. You can understand that if you go to check the Biafra self-referendum, it's on Wikipedia. Even though Wikipedia is not a source as such, but then before information is accepted on Wikipedia, it has gone through some level of verification and with reliable sources. So the Biafra self-referendum so far is on Wikipedia. And if people don't actually know the weight of what we have done, it's not only on Wikipedia, many reputable institute has validated the self-referendum, like the OBT, the National Security Journal of the United States. Do you know what that means? We don't understand what is happening. Just wait until we finish this self-referendum and conduct this convention in Finland and generate this document that we are going to generate, and the people will see how serious this whole thing is. So focus on exposing Nigeria, why Biafra has to come as an alternative to restore stability and peace in Sahel region, end piracy, end insurgency, and all that. Let us forget all these people because they are paid. They are paid to attack me. They are paid to attack Biafra government. These are the people who say I'm a Nigeria agent. They are no longer saying I'm a Nigeria agent. Of course, they continue to say it with whatever rationale, I don't know. Because, it doesn't make sense to me. But these are the people who Nigeria government has paid. I'm telling you, these people that they listed their name today, you see I posted their name in Aba, specifically Aba, Abia State. They are paying them to come to the street and hunt for these names. Like the one that were killed in Aba in his shop on a broad daylight. They came there and killed him for supporting Simon Ekpa and Biafra government. And let me tell you, these people don't know where I come from. So I'm not surprised. They don't know where I come from. So that's why this thing is happening. So they don't know if they know where I come from, if they actually know where I come from and what I can do,